Ryan Roberts here with Dartanyan Tinsley. Dartanyan, practice number 11. How's Camp Higher Ground been for you so far?
Man, for me, it's everything I can ask for, man. Coming out here, looking to get better at different things that I might struggle with last year, and we're kind of out here, no distractions. We're in a remote location, so literally all you got is football, football, more football. So being out here, man, it's treated me well. I've learned some different things in pass pro, and learned different things as far as like keeping my pads down, using my hands more, just things of that nature.
You guys return all 5 starters from last season's team. How have you seen this group continue to progress, and where do you feel like you guys are better this season?
Man, look, that five there, and really it's more than just us, but all five came back, but as a whole room, like we're super tight knit. You can ask plenty of people. Like summertime, we're hanging together, we're doing pool parties, we're trying to build that bond, and I think it's worked in our favor compared to last year. Last year, we were a whole bunch of young guys, young pups. That was my first year starting, John's first year starting, so we're still trying to get used to each other. But this year, we know the system and we know each other and how we play, so it's been great.
You guys are up for the Joe Moore Award for Best Offensive Line in the country. What does that kind of mean to you and this group to accomplish something as a team versus individual awards?
Man, it means everything to that five. That five that go out there every Saturday, it means everything to us. But, as a unit, like we still kind of mentioned not too long ago, like we got it all, posted on our locker. Like that's the standard. That's our golden standard of what we want. Of course, we want to win, and as an offensive line unit, we want to go ahead and grab that award as well.
You guys had success as a group last season, but didn't really have the team success, had some ups and downs. What did you learn from that experience that you can take into this season?
Man, I feel like there's a lot that you can learn through loss. You know what I mean? I think for us, we learned what type of culture we want as a team. We learned that us being successful as an offensive line pushes that narrative, and at the same time, we learned that we have a voice on this team that, we got to speak the positivity and push the agenda of the standard that we want.
A lot of young guys on that defensive line that have gotten some reps with, the D-line having some injuries. What have you seen from guys like Lindrick Barber, Marquez Parker, and some of those other Garrett?
Man, I've seen, they come out here and they bust their butt. You know what I mean? They bust their butt and they're learning fast. They're learning fast, versus you might get a high school kid that comes out here and he's completely lost. They haven't had that benefit of the doubt. So they've had to come out here and adapt fast and get used to going against us. And I mean, I can't speak any more of them, nothing but high props to those guys.
When you look at your personal growth from last season to this season, where do you feel like you've improved the most?
I think for me, it's definitely been in the pass game. I think last year there were times where like I might, rush a little bit, feet might come together in pass pro, versus this year it's been more, keeping that base and using my hands more, sitting them down at the line of scrimmage rather than trying to, lose ground and then get them, if you know what I mean. So I got to say pass pro for my game. That and second, I'd probably say, just keeping that pad level down and run blocking.
That three-eye safety look isn't something you see often, even though you saw it against Iowa State last season. How has that kind of helped with your progressions when you're looking at the scheme of this offense?
I mean, it's definitely a look that gave us a little bit of trouble last year. So getting to go against it daily is like, just kind of adding another infinity stone into what we already got going. It's a whole nother look that we went against, but now we're getting, familiar with it and getting used to it. So I feel like it's helped us as an offensive line.
Lastly, what's it been like working with Coach Cardwell, and how has he helped bring this group together over the last 2 years?
Man, I feel like we're a complete reflection of Coach Cardwell. I mean, he's a loud guy, and he wants to get that work done, and he wants to drive home when it comes to winning. So, he's kind of pushed on us, and you can ask any of the 16 guys in that room, we're going to love working for him. He's a player's coach, he understands you, but at the same time, he's not going to let you, slack off or not give your best effort, because that's unacceptable.